Hello, how's everyone doing? Yes, we're doing Nami. Wait, did I spell that incorrectly? I can't really see it. I think it's spelled correctly on YouTube though. Oh, you mistyped it. Okay. I was like, wait. Uh, oh, that sounds so good. How Cocoa Night. I'm jealous. But yeah, it's like April and still super cold, so it is kind of annoying that it's still cold. Can't wait for winter. Sorry, winter, summer. Oh, 30 degrees sounds so nice right now. Like, obviously, that's like really hot, but I can't wait for like some sunlight and heat. I'm just really tired of winter. Oh, really? May I ask what country you're from? Just out of curiosity. You don't have to say if you don't feel like it. A high mountain desert? Oh my god. That sounds like very, very cold. The higher you are, the colder it is. Like, But I'm sure you get like a lot of sunlight up there, right? But it's like it's harmful because like you're closer to the sun. So like UV lights can be really, really bad for your skin. So even if it's cold, make sure you wear some sunscreen if you have sunlight. Well, of course, I know where Tunisia is. Let me tell you, I know a lot about geography. I am not American, so I actually do know many countries in the world. So that's so cool. I don't think I've ever met someone from Africa, so that's awesome. Thanks for tuning in. I love meeting people from all over the world, so that is so awesome. I'm just kidding. I'm actually married to an American, so it's an ongoing joke. Like I have a big sense of humor for that, but no disrespect to anyone, of course. It's just a joke. Exactly. You need to laugh at yourself because if you take things too seriously, then it's just gonna get worse. Like, as long as you don't, assume that the joke is directed to you as an offense, because like, obviously, generalization jokes can be, you know, mean to some people that actually feel that they are being attacked by it. But if you feel like the joke doesn't apply to you, like you're cultured and you know where everything is or whatever, like, then you can laugh along with a joke. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's only harmful if you think it applies to you. Good, good. I meant no harm. I'm just joking. I am using a iPad eighth generation. Yeah, I believe that's the one. So it's not one of the newest versions. It's I don't know when this one came out. I want to say 2020. Um, Hopefully one day I can save up enough to get a newer iPad because I keep looking at them and they have like these big screens and I'm like, for me that just means like a bigger canvas to work on. So hopefully someday I can get a newer version. But for now I've been loving this one. I've had it since 2020 and it's just been really wonderful and smooth. So it's a great product. And it's not that expensive. Like I mean, I know anyway like Apple products are super expensive, but this one is a little bit more affordable than other models and stuff. So that's obviously the reason why I got this one. Oh yeah, definitely. Like if you are gonna be like drawing a lot and creating digital art, then I think it's good to invest in a good product that you can actually like enjoy it, because otherwise like it can be frustrating to like work on art if you don't have like the right equipment, because you want to like also enjoy it and feel like it's smooth and like you can like create a lot of things and have fun with it. So I had a I used to have like a I don't know what it's called, but it's like a tablet. Those that have like the kind of like plasmacy like screen and a pen. And honestly, I hated the texture of it, and I felt like the when I traced something with the digital pen onto the pad, it wasn't smooth, and I felt like it didn't really land the the drawing into the screen properly. Like there was like a little bit of spacing between where I wanted to draw and where I actually drew. So that for me was really frustrating, and I stopped using it. And that kind of like stopped me from doing digital art for a long time. So I think it's really important if you're going to do digital art that you have the right tools and that you're comfortable using them. Otherwise, it's going to be really, really tedious. My favorite arc this far into One Piece? Oh, I don't know. Um, I like a lot of them. I'm trying to think which one I enjoyed a lot. Where obviously like Ennis Lobby, it's definitely top arcs. It's just masterpiece. Um, Marineford had like a lot of emotions on me, so like that's definitely also like you know a top arc for me. And mm, I don't know. I guess Alabasta was also pretty cool. I really enjoy that one. So I got a lot, but definitely Ennis Lobby. I think it would be the my top arc. Oh yeah, the currency like uh differences are like the exchange ratios are like so bad. I understand because I'm from Mexico, so like it's kind of like the same situation. But hopefully you can get a good equipment and in an affordable price. It's just so bad, honestly. It's capitalism. Oh, no problem, gentle criminal, and enjoy your dinner. That sounds really really nice. Thanks for saying hello and wishing me luck. And yeah, you can catch me another time. I think I'll be streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, like around this time. I don't know what time it is for you guys, but like it's around, right now it's 2 Eastern time, so around this time I'll be streaming those 3 days a week. I want to be a little bit more consistent with it so that you can like look forward to that. But thank you for stopping by and enjoy your dinner. I can't really relay like my negotiations with my clients, so I can't answer that at the time. But this is for another customer. This is not for Grand Line Review. No, I don't live in Mexico. I got married and I moved. Um, so I'm not in Mexico anymore. Hello, Eduardo. How are you? What do you mean? What One Piece is, Mr. Duck? Do you not know the series of One Piece? I do have a great relationship with him. Thank you. I'm glad you're fine. I'm doing great too. Thank you. I'm just, working on commissions, and I thought I showed you guys a little bit of the process behind the scenes. Yeah, that's a good brief summary of what the One Piece series is. I know. I don't know what the treasure will be, honestly. It's an ongoing theory debate. So I'm not really good with theories, so I'm just gonna like enjoy the ride and see what it is when the time comes. I like waiting for things to happen because then when they happen, then that's it. Because I remember like I used to like binge series just to like get it over with and know what happens, but then I'm like, but that's it, and there's no more, and now I know, and I don't know what to do with this information. So so I'm enjoying the ride. I'm enjoying the adventure. So I am in no rush to finding what the One Piece is. I think it's amazing that this has been like a thing for like over 2 decades and is still going. So I am just really happy about that. Hello, Chill Mickelson. Oh, that confirm it's a physical treasure. I didn't know that. Although I remember those theories about it's the friends you make along the way, and I'm like, I mean, that's kind of corny, so I really hope it's not that. I always show up and it's always Booba. I know, Rafi. Listen, there's that commission. This is what the people want. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. It is hard to learn how to draw, but like I promise you, like just keep doodling and drawing and like looking at reference images and everything and like just practice, practice, practice and it'll happen. Like it's a wonderful journey, like drawing and everything. So if you really wanna, you can practice and like actually learn. So it's possible. The weirdest request I've ever gotten from a commission. Um, I don't know actually. I haven't really gotten any like weird things. Like it's usually like One Piece characters or um, people drawn as in One Piece style. So it's usually I haven't really gotten like anything weird. So hopefully it doesn't get to that. I started One Piece. I think it was right when the COVID pandemic started. So around April 2020, I started it, and then I caught up. I started with the anime, not the manga, and I got to 1.0 right before the Odin flashback. So I think it was around January. Well, no, it took me like 8 months, and then I read the manga to catch up. So I started the manga like with the Odin flashbacks and caught all the way to chapter 1,000. That's when I caught up, which was really cool because like it sounded like such a cool milestone. Like I read chapter 999, and then a few days later, chapter 1,000 was up, and I was caught up. So that was pretty cool. So I've only been into One Piece for 3 years. I'm not like the OG from like 20 years ago. Crocomom is the best theory. No, I never watched dub in anime. The only time I watched an English dub in anime was in Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Just because I really like the voice actors and like how the characters sounded in English, better than in Japanese. But that's it. But then every other anime always sub. I always like to listen to things in their original language. So like if a movie is like in German, I'll watch it in German with English subtitles. Like I always appreciate the original version. Wow. Weekly for 10 years? That's crazy. You're one of the OGs for sure. I'm a new recruit in the One Piece world, but I'm leaving my mark, and I want to finish the series coloring every chapter. Like I don't I have no intentions of dropping my colorings halfway through or whatever. Like I intend to color the last chapter of One Piece. So hopefully I get to make that. No, I haven't read spoilers, and please don't post any spoilers here, so nobody gets spoiled. I will normally get more information on it like on Wednesday so that I can choose what page I'm gonna color. But I normally like to be unspoiled. I only ask for help from the team to give me what they think the best page to color would be, but I want to remain unspoiled from everything else in the chapter because I want to enjoy the chapter. Honestly, I don't enjoy spoilers at all. Like I want to go in like blind, like not knowing what's going to happen, and then enjoy the reading and like have a nice experience reading the chapter. But that's just my opinion. But please, no spoilers. Dragon Ball Z is also good in dub. Yeah, I think I remember watching it when I was little in English. Well, actually in Spanish, so that was kind of funny. But I don't think I've ever seen Dragon Ball Z in Japanese. My brush settings, I have a short video on my channel. It's one that has like a preview of Shanks. That's where you can see like the settings for my liner brush because it's a custom made brush. It's not a default from Procreate. Hola, Daniel. Uh, I'm sure I'll make it. I hope so. I hope so. That's the goal. That's the goal. Oh, for a year now. Nice. So we're kind of in the same boat. It just became so popular that I feel like there's a lot of new people like getting into the series. So that's really awesome. My favorite One Piece female you like to draw? Well, obviously, it's Nico Robin. I enjoy drawing Nami a lot too, but Robin is just it's my main girl. She's just so pretty to draw and I don't know. Robin is my favorite character, so then it makes like drawing her even more enjoyable, obviously. I think she's the character I've drawn the most. Yeah, you guys knew that it was Robin, obviously. If you see my drawing history, it's like Robin all over the place. I know I've been meaning to make the rest of the tutorial series because I have the Zoro one and the Luffy one, and my intention was to make a tutorial on how to draw all of the Straw Hats, and I was obviously gonna go in order, like as they were recruited, but I just have so many things and drawings that I need to do and thumbnails, so it's like I've barely had time to do anything else, but I promise I do want to. I'll do my best. For male characters, um, drawing wise, I really like drawing Law and Sanji. And that also makes sense because they're also my favorite male characters in One Piece. So, so yeah, these are some big old pants here. I'm taking like the design of some like drawings of Nami, if cosplaying like Enel from that I saw online. So like, I hope I'm not, you know, I don't know if the original artist came up with these designs or not, but like, I just feel like this is like the best outfit I've seen of these. So so much fabric here. It's gonna be a pain to color. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. The his pants are actually pretty cool. I really like the baggy pants. Like it just gives it a really cool, I don't know, like funky 2000 style. Yes, I'm gonna show the coloring on stream as well. I don't know if it's gonna be today, because normally these type of drawings takes me like 3 to 4 hours, and I need to take breaks. I don't like sitting down on my chair drawing like for the full 4 hours straight. Like I need to take breaks, stretch a little bit. Like it's just obviously healthy. So, which I also recommend you guys do. If you are sitting down working or whatever you're doing, make sure you always take breaks. It's healthy. So I think I'm gonna try to finish the line art on stream, and then I might like start coloring like the skin or something, and then if I don't finish this, the coloring right now, like I'll continue these on Wednesday stream. So in case anyone missed it, I mean, I think I might like make a little post or something, like the times that I'll be streaming. I need to test out this week first if I'll be as consistent as I am saying I'll be. But I am aiming to stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, or at least Mondays and Wednesdays, definitely. And if I don't finish the coloring in this stream, then definitely on Wednesday. I want to make sure I finish this drawing this week anyway. So yeah, if it's not today, it's in 2 days. But I will. I think what I'm gonna do. It's like every time I do a new drawing, I want to stream the process of it because I'm gonna anyway upload the time lapse videos and everything. But I think there's like a difference in like actually showing the step by step process live. And if you guys enjoy that, then that's awesome. It's like just a different, um, you know, it's a different experience seeing like a 30-second time lapse versus like the full process. Yeah, it's at 2:57 for me right now in the afternoon. So you are 5 hours ahead. Well, yeah, you say you are in Tunisia, North Africa, right? So it's kind of like the same time zone as other European countries. Did the daylight saving happen to any other countries, by the way? Because the US is still doing it, but in my home country in Mexico, they are not doing it anymore. So I don't know if the time changed for other countries as well or not. Yeah, Florida, we're on the same time zone. Is it hot over there in Florida, by the way? Because that state is always so hot all year long. Oh, in Canada it did change? Okay, okay, that makes sense. That's good. Yeah, I don't know if it was it was literally the president in Mexico that said that we're not doing that anymore. And so the daylight saving didn't happen in Mexico. So I don't know if it did in other countries besides the US and Canada. Most days, yes, it's hot. Yeah, I can imagine. And like super humid, right? So it's like it gets even worse. Hi, thanks for stopping by, Zordex. I'm so glad to hear that. I'm happy to be, good inspiration to that. I'm happy you got into that. Oh, you lived in Cuba? Yeah, I bet that was even hotter. That's so awesome, though. Are you originally from Cuba? Cuba? Yeah, that sounds like very extreme. That's more than a little too much. Oh no, your English is perfect. And I mean, I guess living in Florida also helps, like, with your English and everything. So do you speak Spanish? Because I also speak Spanish, so feel free to message in Spanish if you feel like I can translate for the rest of the chat. Yeah, exactly. How long ago did you move to Florida? I mean, your writing English is perfect, honestly. Like I haven't spotted any like grammar mistakes or anything, so I do believe that you're the best English speaker there. So do you also know French? Like, were you like basically forced to learn French as well, or oh, you're 17? Oh, you're young. 7, 6 years ago. So yeah, so you were basically like, yeah, starting your life in Florida, basically. That's awesome. Yeah, sort of. So, for example, this customer told me that he wanted a Nami drawing in an L custom, and he told me that I am free to make whatever pose I want and everything. He was just telling me, like, yeah, it doesn't have to be like full body, like just like, from the waist up or something like that. I kind of went a little further from the waist, but just for the post purposes. And he, like, obviously what I do with my customers is I will send them a sketch first, which is the one that I have on the layer underneath. And I will ask them, what do you think of the post? Do you want to, change anything of it and everything? And normally they let me do my, like, whatever I want. Like, they give me like creative freedom. As long as, obviously it's like it's Nami wearing the NL costume, and so far, he liked the post, so that's how it continues. But it depends on customers, because, like, for example, these are normal, like, outside of YouTube commissions. So, like, this is for other projects. And so for these, I have more like creative freedom. But for like YouTube thumbnails, those are a little more strict because I need to I need to do specific proportions and poses and like shadings and all of that stuff because you want to fit them into a thumbnail and you want to, give away kind of like what the video is going to be about from the thumbnail. So that's a little more restrictive for my creative side, and it's more like following the instructions from the content creator. So it depends on the commission, like how much creative freedom I have. um I don't know if necessarily with Anel's fruit, but she's definitely wearing Anel's outfit. So, and I included little Zeus over here just to give it a little bit to fill in like the negative space on this area. So, yeah, it's just Nami cosplaying. I might do a little like electricity elements like, at some parts of the drawing just to give the impression that it is like an L. So, well, that's gonna be like once I do the background. As you guys saw in my last stream, like background decision making, it's a bit tricky, so we'll get this down first and then figure out what to do with the background. Oh, that's awesome though. Like knowing a lot of languages is gonna like be super important in your life. I think that's something I wish other countries took into account for, because it's always good to be cultured and know a lot of languages and all of that. So it's actually pretty awesome. All right, I'm gonna cheat a little bit and do a little copy paste because I don't feel like drawing these all over again. And well, I'm gonna copy it twice. Just gonna fill in this space and then this one over here, and voila. Buenas noches. Thank you. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far, Jacko. Mm. Yeah, French is difficult to learn, but that's my third language, and I would say I'm intermediate. Like, for example, like I understood what you wrote. Rive le français, c'est dur à apprendre, bon courage. Um, but I don't know it to an extent where I can hold a full conversation. Like I know like an intermediate level. And also I haven't studied French in like so long. I studied it for 4 years, but it's such a beautiful language, honestly. I really love French. I hope someday I can like retake it and like learn even more cuz like my French is too basic. Well, how do I manage my time? That's the $1 million question. I have no idea, but but I try to work as efficiently as possible. And well, at the moment, I am currently unemployed due to like marriage and moving. Like it's a whole process adapting to this new life. But at the moment, I am dedicating full time to art. So with Liam from Grandland Review, he's in Australia, so normally at this time he's asleep because I think it's like 14 hours ahead of me. So I work with him at night. So I would, do his thumbnails in my mornings during the day, and I will send him out like what I have done, and then I have to wait until he's awake so that I can get his feedback if we need any changes and so on. So that kind of helps. And then during that time where he's inactive, uh, I work on other commissions, and I just try my best to balance it all out. And every now and then I also want to like try to fit in a couple of drawings for myself. Like I enjoy, sometimes I have like fun ideas for One Piece fan art that I want to make. So it's I honestly don't know how I'm managing, but I'm doing my best to like get as many drawings as I can, good quality and everything. But and still prioritizing the customers, of course. And the deadlines tend to be like flexible. Not so much with a Grand Line review because he gets videos out basically every day, so those are a little tight. But it's not difficult drawings. Like some thumbnails are like basic stuff, like he just needs a close up of Luffy making an expression, or stuff like that. There's others that are more complicated, but he gives me more time for those, so we work on a good system. And other commissions such as this, I have plenty of time ahead of time to work on them, so that's also good. But yeah, I'm basically drawing all day long. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great night. Okay, I think I'm done with the line art. That only took 49 minutes. And have to say that in between I took a little breaks to talk to you guys, so it went actually a little faster than I thought. So I think I'll have a little time to start coloring some of it. At least I want to get down to color the skin. So let's get into it. The Seraphim Dofi. Oh, is that video out? I hadn't checked YouTube in a while. That one wasn't too long. That one would took me probably both doing the Seraphim Dofi and the tank about an hour, I would say. So it wasn't really that much. So if you really think about it, it's like 1 hour of the entire day. And then on the other hours, I'm like working on other drawings and commissions and stuff like that. So I do multiple drawings a day, and then I schedule them, throughout the week to like make sure that I post consistently, but I don't overpost. And like sometimes I have backup posts when I don't have time to draw anything new. So yeah, it's a lot of planning. Thank you. I'm glad you think it looks beautiful. I think this is a pretty drawing, and Nami looks like a goddess, literally. I just want to like do a little tweaks, like for example, on the hand over here. Drawing hands is such a challenge, man. I'm not entirely sure if it's even so like I feel like the hand is a lot smaller than her head, and that bothers me a lot. So we're just gonna have to tweak it around. I don't love the liquefied tool because it makes the line art not so clean anymore, but I just need to adjust it a little bit. This finger looks so bad. Yeah, Kaido is definitely the most difficult. It's just his face is really um I don't know, like wrinkled, and like he has like weird features, so like he's definitely one of the most difficult characters to draw. But I would say Blackbeard is also up there. He's also a very, very complicated character and just has like a lot of details. So yeah. Alright, if I stare at this way more than I should, I'm gonna start tweaking every single detail. So let's move on to the coloring, because yeah. Oh, thank you. That was such a tricky one because he wanted me to do category with like three of the colors, like magenta, yellow, and cyan. And it was such a challenge, like deciding where each of the colors were gonna like touch the face and the hair and everything. It was quite a challenge, but I think it turned out nice at the end. But thank you. I'm glad you liked it. It was that one was definitely like a an artistic challenge. Ugh, I hate when my line art is not that clean, so like I get to color the hair when I'm trying to fill in with the pocket tool. It's fine. I'm just gonna erase at the end. There we go. Oh, that video, yeah, it was a while ago. Yeah, that one is it's a really cool one. I really like doing like these special effects, like the smoke and the hockey effects and all of that. It's really really fun. So I'm so glad that it helped you. Yeah, it's coloring hockey is like very tricky because like there's a lot of like glows and shadows and like color combinations. So like I just all the time I color hockey, I just have to have like a reference image like from the anime or something, and then like use that as a base to to have inspiration on what the colors are gonna be like and so on. My first video with Liam, do you mean like the first time I did a thumbnail for him? Or I think the first thumbnail I did for him was a Garp one. And something about Garp being a hero. And I did him like full body with his like marine jacket, kind of like flying or something like that. That was like, um, I want to say December 2021 when we started working together. I think that was the first time I worked for him. And then we established like an official thumbnail artist like relationship on January 2022. That's when we like officially started working together. Yeah, the final boss one. Exactly that one. Yeah, Garp was my first one that I did with him. I personally love Gear 5. I think it's such a fun design. I know where people are coming from, especially since you see like the other designs like, Gear 4, Bounce Man and Snake Man, like they're like such cool like anime kind of like epic battle looking designs, and then you have Gear 5 which is like all goofy and stuff, but like I personally love it and it's so fitting for Luffy because if it's the sun god Nika like just bringing joy to people, and like that's what Luffy's doing. So like I feel like if Luffy had a design where he looks terrifying and threatening and dangerous, then it wouldn't really inspire people to like trust him, defending the world and bringing joy to the people. Like you don't want a monster spreading joy, you want like someone that looks fun and like cheerful. So like I feel like that was perfect, and the fact that it's like all white and clouds, it just like reflects like purity, like he's transparent and joyful, like as opposed to like a dark design with like darkness and a black outfit. Like I just feel like that speaks perfectly of what Joy Boy is designed for. That's like that's like on the top of my head, like my best explanation as to what I feel about Gear 5 Luffy. I hope that makes sense. Oh, I know. It's been so long since we heard about the Kobe situation. So like I I know. I wonder if we're gonna get back to that at some point or not. Well, I feel like with the last chapter, with that specific flag of a pirate ship approaching a kite island, we might get like an answer because like it was related to them. So I'm trying to like speak in code so that people that are not caught up are not spoiled. But yeah. Are you referring to the most recent Katakuri one, the Grand Line review posted, the one with Luffy in Gear 5? Um, that one took a bit more. I would say like an hour on Katakuri alone, because it was a full body design, and as you can see, Katakuri has like a lot of details on his outfit. So it was, and then the pose and everything was also tricky. So that one took a little longer. So Katakuri is also one of the characters that take a long time to draw, and it's complicated. Oh my god, I really hope not, because he's my favorite character, so I hope he's doing okay. The commissions vary depending on the details, and like if you want like a full body character or like a close up, and depending on the details of the shading and all of that, because obviously as you can see, like thumbnail art has a little bit more simplistic shading. It's just like the flat colors and then like an overlay of shading that just covers the entire, shading. Like it's not going back and forth with different colors like I'm doing right now with Nami. So as you can see, this one has like more detail and the shading is more intricate. So this one would be a little bit more pricey than the thumbnail art. So it just really depends. I don't want to like say out loud like the prices because they fluctuate a lot. So I don't want to like disclose anything as for sure, because you know, it depends. It really depends on what type of commission I'm doing. So, but I tend to be really fair about them. So, because I know there are artists that like overprice their work, and like it's understandable because it takes a long time, and we should never like disregard the process behind making them, because there sometimes you can see like a very simple looking artwork, and maybe they have like a high price and you're like underestimating and saying like, how come this is so expensive, like it doesn't look that complicated, but like there's artists that take longer on little details that we don't notice. So it's definitely a full process. Yeah, exactly. The prices definitely depends. It's not so much about the details, but like obviously doing all these little details take time. So at the end of the day, it's about how much time you're investing in a single drawing. Because if I made this drawing for like a thumbnail, I wouldn't have made so many details in the hair. I wouldn't go so crazy with the shading. So therefore the same pose and everything would be, obviously cheaper than what I am doing right now. But this one, is specifically meant to be like a high quality detailed artwork. So it just really depends. No, I never underprice my work. I tend to like, come to negotiations if needed, but I I do stand up for what I think I deserve for my work, because I do believe that I put a lot of detail into my drawings. I mean, you guys have seen my my manga colorings. Like I go crazy with the details, and so I don't underprice my work. Don't worry, don't worry. I am fair, but I am also fair to myself. Yeah, no, it's difficult setting a price to work, and sometimes you like compare things. It's like, I don't know, you sell a drawing for like $50 and then you go out for dinner and the bill is $50 and you're like, ugh, like this literally cost like 3 hours of my work. So like it I understand where you're coming from. So try to just look at your work and like acknowledge how much you're worth and like how much effort you put into it, and don't be afraid to price it how what you think you deserve. Like there's always going to be people that are cheap and like are not willing to pay for anything, but then you shouldn't like put your effort into that because you're putting a lot of time into these drawings, so you should not be like underappreciated, and you should always like ask for what you think you deserve depending on how much time you invest in a drawing. Exactly, time is money, and then people don't realize it's not just like actually doing the drawing, but like the thinking process behind it. Because obviously, with this drawing, the customer told me like, "Oh, you have creative freedom to do whatever pose you want," but this pose didn't just spark on my head. You know what I'm saying? Like I had to like think about how I wanted the character to look like, what pose and everything. So like everything in the creative process, it's time. And like Rafi says, time is money. I know what you mean. Like, people won't buy your stuff and like you feel like you need to like lower your prices so that they do. So, but you can just reciprocate in that way. If you're not getting paid what you think you deserve, but you want to make a sale, then, you know, just don't kill yourself doing so many little details if it's not gonna be worth it. You know what I'm saying? But if you do pursue like this like career as an artist, like you need to really value your work and just like prove to the customer like why it's valuable. Like thanks for stopping by, Eduardo. Have a great day or night. No, yeah, that's good. And you need to like prove that you're an artist and you're doing this for the right reasons. Like you're enjoying the process and like you're here to like share art with the world. And it's always really nice to see all the people's interactions with your work, and it just like encourages you more to like keep doing what you do, doing what you love. Like I obviously have my commissions and everything, but like most of my art is art that I did for myself and like for you guys. Like I really enjoy the series and I'm really passionate about drawing, all these characters and everything. And it's always really nice to see everyone's reactions. So I'm so glad that you think that way, because there's a lot of people that would just like be greedy and like just do it for the money, but you can really tell when an artist is truly passionate, and it shows with their work and it shows like what they put out there and for whom. So that is really wholesome indeed. I know, don't even get me started with AI. Luckily, I haven't had any any situations with that, and I still have people come to me for drawing. So there's even if it seems like AI is taking over and like it's gonna leave like artists unemployed and everything, uh, just believe that there are still a lot of people that will continue to support artists. And even if it sounds like AI is louder and more people are being drawn to it, just remember that there's also amazing people that will continue to support artists no matter what. Because it's just a difference between what you get from an artist and what you get from the AI. Like all of these little strokes that I'm doing, they are non-existent in an AI machine and like a product. So as long as you're able to create original work, you're good. Hey, what's up? So, guys, this is actually the customer that requested this drawing. So, yeah, I was just showing everyone how I work on these, and they all seem pretty excited about the outcome. So, I'm having a lot of fun with it. I'm so happy you're enjoying the outcomes so far. Thank you for sharing. That's awesome. I appreciate it. Enjoy your Mio moment at the top of the mountain in Canada. That sounds amazing. Oh no. It's gonna make you uh it's gonna make you like split your message in like little paragraphs. It's okay, I'll read it so you can, feel free to like send it out if you want to share your thoughts on AI. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, so like I don't have anything against AI in other medium. Like I think artificial intelligence is gonna do really cool things for the future and the world and the like technological advancements. I just completely against the fact that art from artists is being basically submitted into a a code or whatever how it works. Obviously you know better than me. And it's just creating like new quote unquote art, merging multiple art that people really put a lot of hours into and just taking credit for it. That's what bothers me about AI and the whole thing with art. It's not AI itself, it's not like the technology itself, it's how people are using it. So then again, yeah, humans are the problem. Hi, thank you. I hope you're having a great day too. Yeah, no, it will never like be as good as an actual human doing it because like I explained, like with an artist, there's like so much creative process that goes behind it, and like you can manipulate the art however you want it to because you have full control of your brush and everything that you're doing. But what I'm afraid is that yeah, like in a couple of years, it'll become as good as art, and that's what's scary. Like what's gonna happen to artists that actually like do this for a living and everything. So I just really hope we don't get into that because it's gonna be a brutal age for people. So I hope we still rely on people's talent, like raw talent, for projects like these. Because like there's people that actually invest their lives into this. Like think of like the animators and everything that do all these drawings and everything from scratch. Like if they're like overridden by machines, then what are these creative people gonna do? You're gonna people are gonna start like just mastering and like and coding and software engineering as opposed to like art and all of that beautiful passions. Oh, there's a mangaka that uses AI generated images? Oh boy. Yeah, that's not good. Especially from a mangaka. Like you would expect them to do everything from scratch and like um, be independent and creative in that way. But I'm glad you like their yellow highlights. It really like makes Nami's hair stand out a lot more. It's looking silky and smooth now. I really love coloring the hair, especially Nami's because it's really like vibrant. Gabby, hello. Hey, I'm so happy you're here. How are you? How's your day going? Are you at work? Guys, this girl, Gabby, is one of my best friends, IRL, and she's also a digital artist, so make sure you follow her on Instagram. She goes by Froyo. Wait, what's your Instagram? It's like, hold on. Hold on. You gotta follow her. Oh, it's Froyo. Do it. Do it. I love you more. Okay, so Jacko, what is the issue there? Like if you get like because I use references for posts as well. Like I see pictures or like reference material to come up with posts. Like obviously it's hard to like build up a post from scratch. But like what is the mangaka doing that is like questionable? Like what are these AI generated images that you're talking about? I yeah, because I want to understand more of the issue because I haven't heard of this before. No problem, Gabby. I'm excited to play later some Valorant, as always. Yes, that's him. It was a really fun experience. I was reluctant to learn how to play that game because I was, playing Call of Duty and I love shooting games and Call of Duty was my absolute fave. But he convinced me into learning how to play Valorant and now I'm obsessed. And my friend Gabby here as well, she got into Valorant as well because her boyfriend also played Valorant with my husband. So we're now doing like teams of us four basically every night. We're playing together. So it's really, really fun. Yes, we're all family. Oh yeah, I know what you mean now, Jacko. It's funny because like, AI is terrible at drawing hands, so I'm like, why would you use that for reference to begin with? So who is this mangaka? Like who author of which manga? Spill the name of these mangaka, we want to know. As long as it's not Oda. Yeah, no, PCs are super super expensive. It's ridiculous. It makes no sense. I don't think I've ever heard of that manga actually. So, but that's crazy. Like, did he openly talk about what he does, and that's how people know, or how do you guys know that he uses like these AI as reference? No, I don't think I've ever heard of those either. But I'll make sure to look that up for reference to understand what the whole drama is about. Oh my god, yeah, that's insane. Like literally 12 times more. Ugh, that's so annoying. Also, he openly tweets about how he draws and like openly admits he's using AI. That's crazy. Yeah, that can be seen as a good thing, honestly. Hello, I remember you from my last stream. Welcome back. How you doing? I'm glad, I'm glad. I'm doing good too, thank you. Just working on these beautiful Nami drawing. Yeah, absolutely. Always welcome to. I think it's just more fun to like work on these drawings and like talk and everything. It actually makes it go faster. Like I'm actually basically almost done with this drawing cuz like well the clothes are obviously going to take a little bit, but the skin and the hair, which are usually the things that I put the most details into, it's practically done. So this is good. This is good. I know time does fly really fast. I feel like it's going fast like recently like a lot more like it's just like the weekends are going by so quickly. It's crazy. Like it's Monday all over again. But yeah, I think I might be done soon because I got other stuff to do. I just wanted to stream for a little bit. So I'm just gonna try to finish this log pose situation first. That's good. It's good to like, work on drawings as you're watching other artists draw. Like that usually like also like brings inspiration. So I'm glad you're drawing as you're watching. That sounds pretty relaxing. What are you working on? Are you coloring panels from One Piece or what are you coloring? I think I'm just gonna add the base colors for the clothes and call it a day because it's already 4 o'clock and I'm exhausted. I've been sitting down for 2 hours, so it's not good, guys. Take breaks. Sometimes I get notifications later than they are actually posted. Like I will get a notification that a YouTuber I'm subscribed to like posted a video, and I check, and it's already been like 10 hours since they posted. I think sometimes YouTube just maybe like notifies you in the moment, or maybe like hours later, like in case you missed it, kind of thing. And I think I'm actually think about to like transfer all of my Instagram reels into YouTube Shorts, cause I don't know. I feel like it should apply the same way. Like just have my process videos uploaded as shorts. I mean, why not? So I think after the stream, I'm gonna like post some older reels into YouTube. Oh, you're doing panels from Jujutsu Kaisen? Nice. I haven't read Jujutsu Kaisen and I've been meaning to because I've heard it's good. So if you can confirm that it's good and worth reading, let me know because I need a new series to pick on. And it's just a classic, right? So like I should definitely get into some like classic mangas. You're doing that too? Are you like drawing while having the stream on the background? That sounds nice. I will take a break. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm almost done with I'm just I just want to add the base colors for these and then I'll take a break. And then on Wednesday we will finish this for sure. Oh, is the manga getting better? Nice, nice. Yeah, I definitely will. I definitely will. It sounds really fun. So it sounds like a good series, and the art is really pretty too. I like the character designs because I see them like from time to time. So definitely will. Can confirm it's good. All right, convinced. Yeah, most likely Wednesday around this time. I think definitely not tomorrow, but Wednesday is a good day. Unless, uh, the chapter comes out on Wednesday, I might not stream. It depends on when the chapter comes out. So if the chapter is Wednesday, then I'm streaming on a Thursday or vice versa. So most likely Wednesday, but if not, definitely Thursday. Yeah, they we have a nice crew of colorists in TCB. Honestly, they're all very very talented. So I'm glad I'm glad that you guys are enjoying the colorings. They do put a lot of work into it. So I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh, all right. I think I'm gonna stop here. We did amazing progress. Next stream, I'm definitely finishing this. It shouldn't take more than 1 hour. So I think it's looking really nice. It's looking really nice. I like the face a lot. So, and once the clothes are shaded and everything, it's gonna look really colorful and nice. Oh, you started Jujutsu Kaisen, but you too lazy to finish it. Well, I mean, if you have some spare time, you might like go back to it and keep reading it. It sounds like it's good, so I'll take I'll take your word for it. But yeah, this was fun. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in and joining this stream. I hope you had a great time as well. I know I did, and I'll talk to you very soon, Wednesday or Thursday. Depends on the chapter. But but thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm almost done editing a video that I want to post on YouTube. It's a tutorial for hair coloring. So it's gonna be a fun one. It's actually also Nami in the video, so that's gonna be a fun one. So I hope I can finish that video this week and post it sometime on during this week. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next stream. Have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are, and I'll talk to you soon.